Live Hip Hop Daily, Swirl Films, Jerry Clark, Jamie Page. I'll let her introduce herself, even though I done said it about 4 or 5 times.
I mean,
do I even need to say?
I know. I mean, like,
I'm with my wonderful co-host, Miss Jamie Page, and with the young man that I just said, with the things that I said. We are here with Block ENT. We're here with a live studio audience, Block. So guess what? Y'all give it up for Block ENT.
Yeah, appreciate it.
Hey, Jamie, this man jumped straight off a plane from Houston. He came back early for this interview, so I got to say, Block,
that's what's up.
I appreciate you, man, because we've been around each other for years, and we've been
20 plus.
We've been knowing each other.
20 plus.
We've been knowing each other a long time.
I thought Jerry was like 28.
Shit, you know, we was young.
I'm 30. Yeah,
sandbox.
we started in the sandbox.
Well, I mean, how do you know each other? Like, how you say 20 years? That's a long time.
It's a different past, baby. It's a different past.
I mean, well, how did you meet him though? Like, what do you remember?
That's a good question. You was out Gresham waiting for a minute.
Oh yeah, dang, I forgot. Over on the east side when I was doing my baseball stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, that was really a long time, but that actually was more than 20 years ago. Well, you did say 20 plus.
Yeah.
Right.
But we never kind of like work with it, but we just like street shit.
Okay.
But you know what's so interesting on Block?
Yep.
And these are things that I heard, and maybe you didn't hear. But at one point, it seemed as though out here in the streets that we supposedly had some beef with each other. We ain't fuck with each other. I was hearing that for a minute.
Never heard that.
Oh.
I was hearing that for a minute.
I don't have beef, baby.
And then when we talked, I was like, what? I mean, I didn't bring it up to you. You didn't, because I know we two alpha males, and we would have
absolutely,
So,
but we gonna tear the cage up.
But anyway, we ain't even go. Yeah,
I don't know. I might pay to see that.
We gonna tear the cage up.
The cage gonna get torn to pieces. But yeah, man. So Block, aka the Eastside Chevy Rider, has had his hands on a lot of different things over the years. But what people don't know, and we were just talking about this off camera, is you was born here in the A, but you grew up in L.A.
Yeah, Watts.
Damn. So tell me what was that whole experience like from the A to the Watts back to the A?
Well, my mom from Atlanta. So my mom from East Lake. Okay. So my grandma from Mechanicsville, and my dad from L.A. from Watts. My dad came out here on some pimp shit, just bringing coke and heroin to the colleges, and bumped into my mama, 23-year-old virgin, and knocked it up first time and went back to L.A.
Damn.
And then, a couple of years later, his cousin was banging her cousin.
God
dog. Like, Keno, buddy, it's your son all the way. Like, my mom was real, like, I'm gonna raise my kid on my own type shit. Mm-hmm. And 2-3 days later, he came and got me.
Wow.
So I'm going back and forth, So my dad, a top dog dad brother, TDE.
Oh, word.
Yeah. So
that's Kendrick Lamar. For those who don't know, TDEs, Kendrick Lamar, all those guys.
So y'all would probably see me like wearing a lot of TDE stuff like back in the day because I was supporting my cousin day one.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that's really blood. That's family. For
real. Yeah, blood all the way.
Oh wow, that's dope.
Yeah.
So from your experience, because you went to when you went to prison, I know we both, we could talk about that. We talk about our experiences because that's all part of our testimony. But you went for, was it manslaughter?
Yeah.
Aggravated assault?
Yeah. Yeah, dude shot me, and I shot both of them. One pass, and that stayed ground. I wasn't really that only thing. We didn't have camera phones and people protesting and all that shit then. And
what year was that?
That was in 89, 90.
Oh, young buck. Then.
Yeah.
And how long you had to sit down for?
4.5.
Okay. Alto.
Yeah, I don't know about that, boy.
I know.
Jerry knows all.
I know a little bit about the damn system.
Jerry knows all. You don't know?
Hey,
you better ask.
I know you probably I know some cats that was up there at Alto the same time in them early 90s. Yeah. And that motherfucker wasn't no hoe.
Yeah, hell no. Don't play no games with you.
So
I'm just doing some bullshit, really.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Some shit really make no sense. Wasn't making no money doing that type shit.
Yeah.
I could avoid it, but,
So then what brought you from that lifestyle to the music lifestyle, to the entertainment world?
Well, my kid's mom and Tupac's sister were best friends.
Okay.
So when Tupac moved to Atlanta, like she introduced me to her. And I just saw, said a hustle in it.
Okay.
And so Pac just taught me how to move, about relationship and hard work. And that's how I got, the music business.
Oh, so you were cool with Pac. What was
yeah,
that
my
like?
family Pac.
Wow. That's
Yeah, 2 years straight, almost every day with him.
yeah.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
Now, for a minute, people were saying you was Pac's security, but you weren't his security. You was
Yeah, no, man. No.
because you hold
Shit,
on,
I would have been.
Block, you was with him. You was with him
Shit, I
when he
would've
shot those
been.
2 cops, though, wasn't you?
Yeah.
You was Block was with him when Pac shot down on Peachtree.
Yeah. Right around the corner from V103.
Yeah, right there on Peachtree.
And,
Oh, so you a gangster?
Nah, man, I just handle my business. Yeah.
So being with Pac every day, as you just mentioned, you said that was
Yeah,
what?
more like family though.
Yeah, but
So
that,
like when Pop moved back, Pop didn't really understand. Well, I wouldn't say because I can't say he wouldn't understand, but Pop was just trying to change all his people around him.
Yeah.
And run his business at that time. So I was more like family. So kind of like stayed around and make sure everything was straight.
so we probably even met before because I used to see Pac at Illusions on Sunday every
Yeah,
Sunday.
yeah.
You was with him.
If he was there, I was there. Me,
Shout out to
Edith,
Club Illusions
Bill.
back at God dog. I'm taking it back to '93.
Yeah.
Damn,
Yeah.
Now you're really showing your age.
Now you about 94.
'94.
Yeah, 94.
What was one thing you took from your whole experiences with being with Tupac? What is one thing that stood out that you learned from being around him? Whether
The
it was
grind,
work ethic.
study, grind and study. Take your money on that paper. That's it. That's why Pac got so many songs. He just studied, and grind. Pac read the book every day. So stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Like stuff I teach my kids to this day.
What was where were you at, and what was that like when you got that call about him getting shot up and stuff? And
Well, actually, my daughter was born the same day he got shot.
oh wow,
So so I was here. Then I flew to LA. Well, Vegas.
oh wow,
Yeah. Yeah. So she came in like about 2-3 weeks early.
So what you saying? Who your family is with TDE, and
Top.
and with Top Dog, and of course them being affiliated. How with Pac being with Death Row and the whole Suge thing, what was your
See, that was way too early. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead.
what I mean, how did you feel like personally? Pac was your family, and I'm sure some things you saw that was happening in that Death Row camp that you probably didn't necessarily agree with.
Well, honestly, I was too young to understand really the inside.
The intricacies,
of that.
okay.
I was a street nigga. I was zero talent.
Yeah.
I mean, if what happened to Pac or New Face or anybody else to represent me or fuck with me, it would have went down anyway. I didn't care about, the politics of it.
Yeah.
That's all I think that went on. But sometimes, man, I kind of like the way Suge ran shit. It keep you honest. You know what I'm saying? It kept the game honest.
It's true.
And now all these fuck niggas in the game and kind of fucking it up.
Boy, Block, and me and you have talked about this off
Yeah.
camera about the number of shady, flaw ass,
95% of these niggas.
in this industry.
95%. That's why, man, I don't go to their parties. That's why I don't hang out. That's why you rarely see me.
And you know what? It's really it's sad to say, but it's true what you just said about Suge, because unfortunately a lot of folks don't understand nothing but violence.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it keeps you honest, man.
Yeah, because there's a balance with everything, but
It's sad to say. but
it's
keep
only
you
so
honest.
much fuck shit you can do.
I'm not gonna take none of it.
Yeah.
That's
And
what
and,
we do.
and the only
We
thing
got
that a
to
lot
say.
of people respect, Jamie, is violence.
When you put
That's
hand
the
down
American way.
with that or take their money from them.
Yeah.
Then you stealing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And
You start, okay, then you won't get paid for the day, nigga.
Yeah.
Or then you won't get that check to 6 more months, nigga. Now you stealing.
So let's talk about Greg Street now. When I
That's my brother.
when I first met you,
my brother.
you all was y'all. I mean, every
Still the
time,
same way.
yeah. Now you credit him with helping you establish a lot of relationships with his industry. Who are like some of the people that Greg was like, "Hey, Block, I need you to meet so and so. I need so and so to meet you."
Well, like Greg Street, the one that linked me with Tony Draper.
Okay.
That's when I ran Suave House.
Yeah.
And running Suave House, Tito was my first project. I'm tired of balling and all that.
And I worked at Relativity, so
three-
you ain't got. Hey, I know all that shit.
3.7 million records the first album. So so I did all that. Ball and G.
So that's how you started. Shout out to Tony Draper and
Yeah.
Suave House, because I worked with Relativity Records for years, and Suave House was one of the labels that was up under our umbrella. So I know about Ball and G, Mr. Mike,
Yep.
Tila, all those artists I know because I worked at projects. But so Greg Street introduced you to Draper,
Draper.
and then Draper hired you as what was like your official
President,
title?
President.
Oh, wow. Okay. When the office was here in Atlanta or back in Houston?
In Atlanta.
Okay. I remember when they moved their offices here for whatever reason. It was right up.
But I was working over there,
at the main office in Houston.
Yeah, and that's when I took Ross to Draper first.
Okay.
I signed Ross back.
See, we was about to jump into that.
So was
but
that
see, you
before-
know what I'm saying?
I know, I was about to
God,
say,
no,
wait.
shit, man. You speed race. God, no, speed racer.
My bad.
I was
New
about to
faces,
ask.
tell 'em,
Well, I
tell 'em
mean,
new
I was
face.
about to ask if that's what led to, like Rick Ross, the whole bad boy land.
No.
You were going there, so
No, but Tomcat brought me Rick Ross.
yeah.
And Ross stayed with him for like 3-4 years. I mean, Rick Ross had a 10-year grind. I
Yeah.
seen it every day. Mm-hmm. And that's my little brother. I mean, no music shit with him. That's my little brother.
Okay.
Yeah, but I took him to Draper, and by that time Draper kind of retired, kind of left the game. So then we got back on the grind with Ross, and then me, Greg Street, and Shake took Ross to Jay-Z, and that's how he got signed.
Shakir. Shakir Stewart, rest in peace.
Yeah.
We dedicate every episode of Storytime with Legendary Jerry to Mr. Shakir Stewart. He's
That's
meant a
right.
lot
That's
to
my
me.
brother too.
Yeah. So,
Solid.
very solid. Hey, don't get more solid than Shakir Stewart, Jamie.
Mm-hmm.
So, I want to rewind a little bit.
Yep.
So, Rick Ross, when Tomcat brought him to you, you didn't sign him to Block Entertainment.
Now, because sometimes, see, what you got to look at is, sometimes when guys come to you, they bossing themselves. Mm-hmm. Sometimes it get kind of iffy when guys, I'm not saying this will happen with him, G's, anybody else I sign. It's kind of they want to be a boss themselves, so I know how to, let them have their ego, have they, So I said, let's be partners. But people that you have to really develop, and that's when you got to go through all that marching.
How did y'all partner? How did you and Rick Ross partner? In what way?
I mean, part out down the middle.
Okay. No, I mean, it was Block Entertainment /
Well,
back then it wasn't MMG, was it?
No, Carrot City Cartel. Honestly, I didn't. It was more like, nigga, when you make it, we gonna chop it up.
Just keep it simple.
Yeah, it wasn't no paperwork or nothing.
Handshake agreement.
Handshake.
What happened to
Wow.
them days?
Man, you
Can't do that now.
Shit, no.
But yeah, now you
Shit,
gotta
no.
hang that nigga from the fucking
Fucking had to chop somebody's
Shit.
head off.
in front of the bridge. We going back to them days,
Yeah.
Yeah, your handshake. That's all. I mean, Jeezy too. I mean, even down to the check cut. Cause like me.
But that's interesting because I mean,
No, go ahead,
that's
bro.
interesting though because you're saying that violence was a big part of hip hop. So, but even back then, to do a handshake, that's some real loyal brothers shit right there. That's not like I know.
My grandpa used to always say, "A lesson learned without blood is soon forgot."
Man, say that again, please.
A lesson learned without blood is soon forgot. So, if nothing gonna happen, they gonna run over you. Cause got to miss some goons out there. Ain't the biggest goon out there.
Boy,
Well, I'm gonna bite you every day.
damn right. Because
So
guess
you walk
what?
out of the line, we go out to see every day.
Like I used to tell Cash, you ain't the only one to know where a pistol store is.
Absolutely.
Now, is it true, Block, that at one point Dr. Dre tried to sign Block Entertainment?
Yeah. What happened? When I first started Boys in the Hood, Dre called me up there. Kim Porter is like my sister.
Rest in peace,
Yeah,
Kim.
man. And Kim came by. Well, hold on, let me tell you the story. Kim used to be with me every day. So when I was making the music, Kim said, "Hey, bro, let me get that song." I never knew what she had in her mind because I never even thought that, or even wanted her to go give Puff shit. First of all, because I was still on the, I was still on them bad boy killers. I was still on that lane.
Yeah.
And one day my phone was just ringing on a private number. But Terry used to work at noontime.
Terry Ross.
Yep, Terry
TR.
Ross. Yep, TR real cool with Dre. So I told Terry, listen, man, it'd be real good if Dr. Dre signed a group from Boys in the Hood, came from there, derived from there.
Damn.
He said, all right, so he gave it to Dre. Dre flew me up the same day Puff was calling me. I didn't know it was Puff. So when I landed, Kim called. So, hey, man, Puff been trying to call you. I was like, for what? So like, all those songs I gave it to him, Puff was sign a group. I was like, man, shit, I want him for the fuck with Dre. So Puff got on the phone, listen, man, I put you on a private jet, fly you straight here right now, and let's go. I said, nah, man, so my word is everything, so let me just kick it. So I went to stay with Dre like 3 days, and I saw that he had so much shit before me. And this record was already like at 800 spins a week.
Yeah, I remember.
And on my own, so I like Dre, let me just do this. He said, hey man, the door open. I talked to Dre 2 weeks ago. He said the door's still open. Let me really rock.
Wow.
That's dope.
It's all about that relationship.
Yeah,
so,
man, relationship.
So you said he had too much. That's when he had 50 Cent. Of course, Eminem was hotter than
Games,
Game.
Sofa, you see.
So you
So
ain't want to.
his plate was full.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know.
But at that point, I mean, technically, was Bad Boy, was Puff's play for it too?
Well, nah, because remember, Puff was
Or was
on
that
Broadway.
check just bigger though, Block? Come on, man. This is Storytime legend.
Nah,
Keep
you
it-
know, Puff was
keep-
on Broadway then. Puff didn't have no artists.
Oh, that's when he was doing the Broadway
Yeah.
play.
Yeah.
So you was like, let's do this. He
Raising in the
both
Sun?
of y'all was like, let's
Yeah.
do this together.
Yeah, so I played chess. I was like,
That's what Jamie. What he was doing? Raising the Sun. That's right. He's sure.
hey, nigga, that was good for
Jamie
me.
sure was doing the Raising the Sun.
So I flew up that.
I still love you, Puff.
Yeah, and yeah, so I met with Puff, and so I shadowed Puff for like 3 days too.
Okay.
Just everywhere he went, I went with him. So then we flew the group up. But this time I was with Noontime,
Yeah.
cause okay, Jazzy Faye was at Suave House. Mm-hmm. Okay, Jazzy Faye came.
He did the Tila show enough, so he was
Okay.
always with Tony Draper and Suave House. But go ahead.
And that's where I was at.
You're right.
Never put the pieces together for you.
Yeah, put
Then-
the puzzle together, Block.
Okay. Then Noonan, who owned Noontime, they had all the producers.
Mm-hmm.
That's like my family. All right. So Noon started managing Jazzy. Because I really wasn't no manager back then. So Noon, he go produce it, dope as fuck, sign this nigga. Because Draper and Jazz got into it. So now Noonan is managing Jazzy. So then I was like, okay, I'm not in this shit to break even. So I got to give me a little piece of this shit somewhere. So Noonan said, let's create Show Enough. Me and you and Jazzy own Show Enough. I said, no problem. So Jazzy got a girl group. He said, Block, come holler this girl group for me. See which one you like. Before I got there, Jazzy already picked the star with Sierra.
I was about to say
So we did her whole album. So I was there every day with Sierra. So I did her first album. But Noontime taught me how to produce a record. Because, they produced and developed that art as well.
Shout out to the Noontime crew.
Yeah,
When I
Noontime
tell you,
was Zach. Yeah, me and Zach.
when I tell you, I can't wait to have those guys on the show
Yeah.
because they as well. They don't get as like yourself.
They
They don't get the props that they deserve. But
Yeah.
they really from a
Yeah.
production standpoint and managing these producers and all that, Jamie. They for you all don't know Noontime.
Yeah.
They was them.
Noontime was the mid-90s, the 205 music. Jay-Z, everybody, Mary J.
Everybody.
Jonte Austin, Brian Costa, I'm coming. Yeah,
So did you did Puff ain't saying because he felt like he needed some Atlanta muscle? Think that was part of it?
Nah.
I know you had hot shit. I mean, boys.
Puff told me this, though. He said, hey, man, when Puff came to town and did the radio play for me, he said, man, I really had to meet this nigga that my girl was telling me was the motherfucking nigga. Kim ain't never came and was all over this shit. Like, I said, nah, Puff.
And what was your relationship like with Kim?
Brother and sister.
Okay.
Yeah.
You ain't put them together though, did you?
No, who?
Kim and
No,
Puff.
no.
They was already.
I didn't know. Puff, remember now, when they got together, we were trying to kill Puff now. We weren't trying to be friends with them.
Oh.
Oh yeah, now elaborate on that because
So,
you
I mean-
mentioned it early. Like this is
Look,
story
since you
time.
brought it
Legendary
up.
Jerry, yeah.
Since you brought it up,
Them New York niggas coming down here, and it was. I mean, I'm not gonna
saying
tell
that
the story.
but is that like around the time when like Wolf, the security guard, right? Didn't he get?
No.
No, that was.
Wolf dog. I'm Wolf my dog.
You see,
But
this
I'm saying,
live. We
though,
got motorcycles on the back block, everything. This live story time, legendary Jerry, man. Shit, we got the bikes rolling and everything.
Yeah. Now I was just saying, I was just saying that to put everybody as in remember, Bad Boy and Pac had beef.
Mm-hmm.
And
Pac was your family.
Damn right.
And
And that Puff my brother.
that's some interesting ass shit right there.
Yeah, I'm the only one to this day really was on both sides.
You said you were on both sides.
Yeah, I mean, I was with Pac, then
But
I
you were
ran
making
Bad
money
Boy.
with, yeah.
I ran Bad Boy for 14 years. But I asked Pac Mama before I even did it.
That was my next That was my next
Nah,
question.
nah.
How did Miss Afeni feel about
She
that?
said, baby, Pop. She said, baby, Pop. What she told? She said, baby, go get your money. That's what Pop want. Then I asked all the Outlaw because I'm a group.
Yeah.
And all of them was like, man, go get the money and sell a little more.
Gaddafi and all them.
Yeah, well, Gaddafi had passed by then.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
what year
but,
did Gaddafi pass?
Yeah, 96. He passed like 3 months after Pop did.
Okay, right after.
Yeah, so
Wow, it's been that long.
Hussein, Fatal, all them.
yeah, they was cool with it, but Moo, the little light skinned
Yeah.
yeah, he said, nah, Block, I don't do that.
So I'm sure that had to be.
Yeah, man was looking at it, I ain't feeling that nigga shit.
But once Miss Afeni Shakur gave you the blessings,
Yeah, her and Edie.
when Edie Amin gave you the blessings, that was
Yeah.
So let's jump a little bit to your first. Of course, we just mentioned Boys in the Hood. That's how the whole deal with Bad Boy
Oh
came
yeah, that's what
about.
I'll tell you about. Oh yeah, about Show Enough. So happened. So when I first had a group, okay. Once we made a Show Enough with me with Noonan, Jazz, and me, and we took Sierra, cause we only had 3 songs when we signed. I got Sarah signed with L.A. Reid. So that's, man, really, this R&B shit ain't me. I don't be doing this shit. So I said, man, I need something that I can go to the hood with. Cause my hood wasn't believing all this music shit. We thought the music shit was lame. Nigga, like, this shit lame. Damn, like, you gonna leave the street for that bullshit? Nigga, I had got it, boy. And so I said, man, let me do the shit that I want to do. And Boys in the Hood was something I think that, would work.
They sure were.
And so first it was T.I., Sean Parker, Young Bloods, Trick Daddy, and Joe the Breeze.
Hold on.
Right, yeah.
I
Rewind,
got records
Say
on it,
say that.
rewind
say
that.
again.
Rewind that again.
Yeah, the first Boys in the Hood was T.I.,
Who was the original Boys in the Hood?
T.I., Sean Parker, Young Bloods, Trick Daddy, and Joe the Breeze.
Why
Wow.
them 4?
Because I had a relationship with him. Because, me and T.I. been cool ever since the Noontime day. See, T.I. used to on Bankhead, and Noontime was right on Marietta Street, right around the corner from Bankhead.
What?
So T.I. used to be in the studio every day. So, so I had a good relationship with him. Plus, that's when I was, was fucking with Candy, and then Candy Tiny was real cool. So me and Took got cool, big
So
cool.
why didn't that? Why
Sean Parker had that
He
swag
nutted up?
I like.
No, why? No, I was my question. Why couldn't that man? That
No, because I felt
lyrically,
like,
boy, that's whew.
now I got some songs with them all, but I felt like anybody can make a super group. This is like a nigga come and put you on this track. That's a super group.
Yeah.
I mean, anybody can do that. So I felt like that was too weak for me. So I said,
So
let me
what
make
did
some
what
niggas
did, what
that
did
really-
Puff say when he heard?
No. Puff wouldn't even know where this.
Oh, this was okay.
This was way before.
This was-
Yeah, I was doing this shit myself.
Yeah.
Yeah. So so Puff didn't even know about this until later.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you kept Jody Breeze, of course, Big Gee.
So this what happened. When Trick Daddy came up, Trick Daddy started Boys in the Hood with me. So Trick Daddy got out of jail. So P.O. let him stay with me for like 30 days. I just couldn't work with Trick. Like, I mean, Trick my brother, though, I'm just saying. But I was like, my aunt Trick, hey, man, go do this. Hey, boy, we got to get that paper together, boy. Hey, Trick, go do hey, everything was, it was just too hard.
He was difficult.
It was just hard.
Nigga,
He was
difficult or not, nigga. So,
Now, Trick my brother,
so how?
Fuck nigga, I'm gonna let you have him.
Boy.
My brother, I gotta respect my
So
brother.
how did the whole collaboration, like I say, once that didn't work, and you said, okay,
Well, no, I didn't say it didn't work. I just felt like it was a super group. And anybody
okay.
could
So
do that.
once you decided it wasn't gonna work,
Yeah, so then I wanted somebody, some
Some
niggas
new
that
cats.
really represent what they claim.
yeah,
So then I went and got Gee. Big Gee was Ben Myers.
Right here in Mechanicsville.
Yeah, Zone 3 ambassador. So
Yeah.
I had him for the head busters. The niggas in the hood.
Yeah.
They gonna rob the
I know
shit out
Big
you.
Gee,
They gonna do
yup.
what they gonna do. Then I had
Duke from the East Side though, right?
OG. You know what I'm saying? Duke played the OG part.
Yeah.
And then Jody, Jody had a deal with Warner Brothers. The Tupac mama hooked me up with Tom Wiley, the president at the time. So he had a deal already. And then Meech called me and wanted a song from Jazzy. So Meech said, hey, Block, I got this artist that I want Jazzy to produce a record on. Because remember, I was managing Jazzy for the street niggas. All the dope boys, whatever, they come through me. All the labels and all that shit go through Noon. So when Meech hit me, so I said, yeah, bring him up. At the same time, it was saying that I was building Boys in the Hood with Trick. So, but I didn't know Trick was G's favorite artist. So when they pulled up, G was like, hell yeah, I jump on this bitch. I said, hey man, I got a song with you jump on. He said, man, Trick my favorite artist, hell yeah. So then when the song came out, I said, hey, man, I'm doing this group. You want to be in it? He said, yeah. So me and Meech, we sit down and said, okay. And then we'll sign G to BMF.
But you can correct me if I'm wrong. It was some pushback with Jeezy signing, being a part of.
Now that shit go, boy, when the boy, hey,
When the
white boy come through that door, I'm gone, nigga.
Hey, when it was time for Jeezy to be in Boys in the Hood, it was
Gone, nigga. Shit.
it was some pushback, man.
Okay, when?
When it was time for
When it's
Jeezy
time.
to be Boys in the Hood,
Oh, no.
it was
He signed.
he signed. Was some little coercion though that you had to tap him on the shoulder block to sign. You had to holler at Meech.
I mean, you know, that's how. That's how it was at first, anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Because the story I heard is, did y'all have to go up to Kinko's over there at Lee Strokers and get a signature, a fax in, send it to Puff at 3 a.m. to get everything? So that is true.
Yeah. Absolutely. You don't do your homework, man.
Hey, my ear be in the street a little bit over the past, 25 years.
Yeah.
So after that, what was the relationship like with Jeezy once? Because I know it was times when I was out on tour, it was always them 3 members of Boys in the Hood, but it wasn't Jeezy.
Well, what really happened was.
Yeah, there we go.
Well, what the story really is. Now we cooking.
Honestly, man, when I sit back and I look at the way it went, I'm the type of brother, I just let y'all go in the backyard and fight it out. I really don't come in and put my foot down on some shit. This ain't never been me.
Yeah.
Him and Joe the Breeze had problems.
Yeah.
And I never really came in and said, man, fuck that shit, man, let this shit go. Because honestly, when I built the group, I thought I'd bring an artist in every year. Like Menudo. Mm-hmm. Every year they changed up. I mean, bad comparison.
Hey,
fucked up comparison.
great.
But
No,
shit.
it is what it is.
I mean,
So I thought every year, because you see, when Jeezy time was up, I brought Zoe. Mm-hmm. And then when the artists blow up, then they come back and do their single with them. That's how Jeezy did. Jeezy did whatever he's supposed to do. So he came in and featured on Zoe single Hood.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
how's your relationship with him now?
Brothers.
What about Pup?
Brothers. I don't fall out with my brothers too much.
Hey, man, say that again, man.
Yeah,
Might have some disagreements, might not speak for a minute, but that's at the end of the day, that's your fam.
Yeah, if I call you my brother, you be my brother forever.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So I remember being in the studio with, and with Big Gee and with DJ Dana.
Yeah, man.
Rest in peace, DJ Dana.
Man.
And
Dana was my sound.
That was
Dana.
boy. Rest in peace, Dana.
Yeah.
Dana was the architect of a lot of them Boys in the Hood records.
Yeah.
From a production standpoint, Dana was that DJ.
Dana.
I met Dana over with my homeboy Dre, with White Boy Dre, and OG Percy and them over at the studio over in Mechanicsville. I used to be with them. But
Dana said, "Block, you know how many?" He said, "Man, these motherfucking niggas, you know how much dope I snorted up, how much drink I drank, fuck with these niggas."
Hey, boy.
I was like, I'm sorry.
And may he rest in peace, but Dana will snort some dope up.
Nah, I ain't gonna put it like that.
Nah, that's my dog. I love Dana.
Nah, I'm just saying the shit you gotta go through to make this shit happen.
Yeah.
That's.
So look,
man.
so look. I was in the studio with Dana and Gee and them, and what Gee was saying that Jeezy felt like he was bigger than the group. Cause his shit.
Yeah, that's how they felt.
He had the Trap or Die mixtape. That shit was the hottest shit in the country.
Yeah.
So did that create any tension? Cause you got the group. They signed to you.
Yeah.
So you like, hold on, bro. Like, I'm putting y'all out. We out on the road because I know it was a
They
radio
never
show.
brought beef to me though, but they never brought that.
But it would affect your business, affect your bottom line.
Yeah.
Because if Jeezy like, man, I'm not
But
doing
that's why I
that
said
shit.
at first, if I would have been looking at it different now, I probably would have stepped in. But I never understood where the beef was at.
But now, I ain't talking about him and Jody Breeze beef. I'm
No,
talking
but
about the fact
that's
that.
But that's why they kind of. That was the excuse. That was Jesus. Hey, Block, it's your little brother.
So
man.
you don't think it had nothing to do with his? Because his shit was blowing up.
Yeah, but you got.
Jeezy was Trap or Die. That motherfucker was hot.
I
man.
did that too. So it's kind of like it wouldn't have bothered me because one of them gonna work. When I want to work, and push
And it was
all
gonna
the shit
benefit you,
through
yeah.
that. But I never saw it like back then. I never seen it. I never saw it.
What was it? Some street beef with him and Jody? Because Jody
No,
from
I
down
just said
south.
motherfucker-
Jody from Noonan, right?
Yeah, but Jordan moved up here though. When I signed him, I moved him up here. Noonan actually
Not
signed
Noonan.
Jody.
He not from Noonan. He from
Griffin.
Griffin.
But Noonan actually signed Jody.
Man, Jody Breeze one of the dopest lyricists I done ever heard, man. That dude
so
is
when we did
incredible.
Show Enough, that's when I took over the rap. And then I told him, y'all can have Sierra. Let me do my own shit. But this happened. Then Sierra's second album, her and Noon fell out, and that's what's like.
I remember that. It was a bad fault. If you had to put together a 2020 Boys in the Hood.
NBA Youngboy most definitely be one of them.
Okay, one. Who was your modern day boy? Kodak Black?
Yeah.
Okay.
I need shit.
Come on, man. 8-time, man. All these young hot niggas out here from the east side, man. From come on, Block. Man, you ain't fucking with none of these new niggas from Atlanta.
But he's not gonna just pick anybody though.
Resume, man.
He's not
I
gonna
just
just
stay
pick.
at home before I sign anything without longevity. You know what I'm saying?
No nudies, no 21s, no.
Lil Baby. Okay.
So that would be. Let's go through your Boys in the Hood. Your 2020 Boys in the Hood.
Yeah. It'd be Lil Baby. Be Kodak Black. It'd be NBA Youngboy. Shit. I ain't gonna lie, man. I like VL Deck.
Okay.
I like VL Deck.
Any of these cats that came up out of Atlanta that
And the only reason I wouldn't say Scooter first, I feel like
I like Scooter. He dope.
Yeah,
he
because I
dope.
feel like, okay, it's like, I had Ross when I built Boys in the Hood.
Yeah.
But I just felt like Ross was a boss. I never saw him being in a group.
Yeah.
So that's why I never put him in there.
Any of these artists we just named, whether you just said or I said, any of them came through the pipeline. Did you have a chance to sign any of them?
No.
I mean, as entrenched as you are in this music, ain't none of them come to you and say, "Hey, OG."
Yeah, no, man. Niggas call me every day, but I'm real picky, and I'm like my tolerance level is 0. And
Hey, boy.
and for I just jump out there,
it's a different generation. Black.
Yeah,
and I got too much money to be fucking with these niggas. They sue me.
And you just said the key thing right there. Hey,
Cause I'm gonna point my finger right there and walk away.
So you think dealing with these younger, well, I hate to say younger generation, but the rappers that are out now, it would be difficult.
For me, in the position I'm in, like me, I don't have the mental of really developing the artist, being in the studio with them like I used to when I was young. Cause you got to be one of them.
Yeah.
The reason all my shit worked, I thank God first, cause I was one of them.
You were in the studio every day.
Yeah, I mean, and plus who I am, my character.
Yeah.
I was one of them. Like Boys in the Hood is all me in one.
Yeah.
So now, shit, I'm down about to be in my God, like the Godfather with this bullshit, really.
when you look at the movement that QC has put together,
Yeah.
I want to say shout out to P and Coach K.
Yeah.
I've been knowing Coach K, of course, for years. You think you laid that blueprint on what they
I mean,
doing?
absolutely. I mean, half my staff work there. Yeah.
Oh, what's light skin?
Tamika.
Yeah, Tamika. Damn, Tamika worked for you.
Eastside, yeah.
I thought she worked for Jock. Watch this, James. Like,
I
thought she worked with Jock.
What up, Jock?
Damn.
I
So
mean, and then Coach came up under me with G's. He was mad at G's.
yeah, him and Yusuf.
Yeah. So
So-
I'm proud of them boys.
Yeah, they man,
what I'm
they
saying?
really they took that baton and they done ran a strong ass leg.
I
Boy,
love
They-
it.
Boy,
I
they
mean,
keeping
I love it. I
they
mean-
keeping Atlanta, boy. They done
Yeah.
took this shit to a whole different level.
Yeah.
So when you see him, it's mutual respect, and
Oh yeah.
and they
man, ain't no hate in my boy.
because like you say, you really I
Too
know
much
that
fun out here.
yeah, but you really like you say that whole blueprint
Oh yeah, that's mine.
is
They block ENT.
there.
They know it. Shit, I mean, they know it. You know it. That's why you asking that question. New face know it.
Shout out to New Face, man. Let me tell you something. Ain't nothing like having a hip hop historian like New Face around.
I'm gonna say honestly, man. When it comes to the streets of the A, man, who did it like that? Big Oom.
Big
You know what
Oom,
I'm saying?
definitely
He-
Big Oom.
He did it. And before Big Oom, who did it?
Nobody.
That's right.
Nobody.
Nobody. That's what I'm saying.
From some street shit.
Absolutely. So I didn't do my campaign the way Big Oom did his.
It was
I
totally
came out,
different.
mine was bare in the streets. Mine was all the way in the streets. No commercial shit, no nothing. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? But what I like what QC them doing, now they going And they
doing some corporate shit and everything, bro.
They doing it all.
They taking it to a whole different.
What I should have done. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know, but I just kept it too real.
Hey,
and
man,
I love it though.
Ain't nothing wrong with that, Block.
I love it.
Is there anybody that you would put your, tolerate that you'd want to work with, that you'd say, okay, you know what, no holds barred, let's get in the studio, let's do this? Is there anybody in particular that right now you would?
The only one I really can see is Scooter.
Scooter dope, man.
Yeah, Scooter. That's the only artist I would really want to work with one-on-one. You know what I'm saying?
Now with we just mentioned Jock a minute ago on Gorilla Zoe. Yeah. How did the whole with you bringing Jock and Gorilla Zoe through the Bad Boy 4? How that and Zoe shit? What is it? Did Zoe's first album go gold or platinum?
It went gold, but they only gave me a budget for $50,000.
You only had a $50,000 budget to do Zoe's album?
Yeah, because they was like, plus Atlantic at that time wasn't number one. It's Atlanta number one.
No, they number one now. Them in Interscope, they battle.
I just did another deal with Atlantic. Craig, what's happening?
So
thank you, Craig.
Yeah, you gotta thank the check cutters. So
that's my brother.
So Puff gave you $50,000. Is it that the fact?
No. Atlanta did. You know, remember me and Puff?
My bad. That one. That one. You took that. My bad.
Now, Puff gave me 15. First Puff gave me $3 million, but then I brought him a job. He told me, "Nah, Block don't sign it." That nigga corny. I said, "Tell you, Puff."
So Puff thought Jock was corny at first.
Yeah, Jock know that. I said, Puff, this nigga starter. I don't give a fuck about
his look and all
ain't my goddamn blood. My kids, I don't give a fuck how they are for real. So I'm like, I'm telling you, he said, nah. He said, Block, I'm gonna tell you, young man, you do it. 8 months, I kept going. Mm-hmm. I got this going down fucking crazy.
Whew.
And
I had a little hand in that.
Yeah, thank you.
A little bit.
And the shit went crazy. And Puff came down here for Dallas Austin's birthday party and seen it. I'm like, nigga, he come at 4, 5 in the morning. He said, I know you up, nigga, working out. Let's go. Come meet me now. Let's go to New York, do this deal. And I was just talking. You know how they just be popping? Nigga, I ain't getting no shit, nigga. You got about 15, 20 million, nigga. He said, come on.
And when he got it.
I should have bought the copy of the check for you.
I know.
Shit. I keep feeling because sometimes I got to show you.
Sometimes you got to show these niggas, man.
Man, I love that money.
Because we ain't had Instagram, none of that social media shit. Nah, we were doing that shit.
You know what I'm saying? I got 3 more checks after that for Puff. But the biggest one at that time, 15.
Damn, man.
So what was the moment that made you realize that you arrived? Like, I'm here in this music industry. I'm making a dent. What was that one moment that... Was it Boys in the Hood? Was it Jock?
Actually, it was Zoe. Cause I did a whole bunch of people. Like Tila sold 3.7 million. So I did a lot of records, a lot of artists. But I always get just, some people think it's just three. It's just three. I did G's, I did Ross, I did Zoe, Jock, Boys in the Hood, Sierra, shit, and even some groups that weren't even mine that I worked on. Like I did the Tupac album once he passed. Like I'm the one putting all the Atlanta artists on Pac album. And then I did a bigger duet too. Me and her.
So why was it Zoe? Why did you say that was why was that project? Why did that stand out?
Because Zoe wasn't a rapper. Like Zoe came to me with Hood nigga, and he wanted the Boys in the Hood to be rapping. I said, man, them niggas ain't gonna rap that shit.
Damn.
Yeah. So he said, man, I just wrote the record. I was like, nigga, you do it. And I just named him.
Wow.
Damn.
Yeah.
It sounded like there was a pretty solid investment, Block.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, right.
Man, Zoe still making cross-seas money.
Yeah, 'cause he living down I saw him down in Miami when I was down there. Damn, shout out Gorilla Zoe. When he come up here, Block, I need you to help me get him on the show. Damn. As you all see, we are here with, the history that I didn't even learn being here today with Block.
Running it.
And we've been on in the same circles a long time, man. And we both know a lot of the same street folks.
Absolutely.
We done been in a lot of those same circles, Jamie.
Yeah.
But speaking of streets, a lot of cities and a lot of people don't understand how this industry is. Certain cities you go in, I'm not gonna use that word check in. I don't like using that, but you just need to call certain people when you come to certain cities and let them know that you in that city. A lot of cats, do they have to call Block when they
I just call New Face. Tell him, call New Face.
Man, come on.
He'll walk y'all around. It's
Hey.
New Face got you.
Why is that though? Why is that? What is that like? It's a respect thing, like, hey, I'm
That's
in your
exactly
city,
what
like,
it is.
but
Well,
why should I have to tell you I'm popping up in your
honestly,
city?
Man, Atlanta really need that shit because you can't go to
Boy.
New York with that shit.
Or Chicago.
Yeah.
Shit.
You know what I'm saying? Honestly, like Atlanta, wide on. This, you know, like niggas look at Atlanta like too sweet.
yeah.
Like,
And you know what it's
all
been
this
like
gay
that,
shit.
and that's
I
what
don't even see all these factors everybody be
Hey,
claiming.
man,
but
God. God.
Fuck it,
dog.
I'm keeping it real.
Hey, man. God,
maybe
dog.
that ain't where I be at, or like no, it's funny because I was looking to sign a nigga who did that big ass record.
What?
Yeah, Nas X.
Lil Nas X.
Yeah, I was trying to find a nigga. So, matter of fact, Tubby called me, right? I know it was fast, so Tubby called me. And was like, hey, man, find this record for me. I said, man, I can't. You know, I had girls, DM the nigga, whatever. I said, damn, no wonder I can't find that nigga. He in the places I be. Shit.
Hey man, that man's a kid living in Cobb County. He wasn't gonna be in the place we at, Block. Come on, man.
I need that one.
Hey,
Lord have mercy.
hey, what'd you say?
That's a whole nother conversation.
Hey, you missed out on that check,
I
Block.
missed out on that check, boy.
Boy, you couldn't
That's a
find a
whole
little.
nother
Hey,
You know how many niggas
conversation.
that I really got signed for real don't say nothing?
oh, I know.
Shit, and that one, I was on the hunt for that motherfucker. I'm like, why the nigga ain't calling me back? You know, I got this girl, this girl battle. Then later on, he gay. I said, oh, shit, no wonder.
Hey,
I mean, hey, dog.
go ahead, yeah, go ahead and say it, because I know what you're about.
Y'all was barking up the wrong
20
tree.
years down the line, they said Block did something on Jerry's show, and,
Hey,
you know.
boy, hey. But that's
Yeah.
okay, though, man. I mean, it ain't okay what you, I mean, you know.
Yeah. Nah, but I'm saying, you know, like, you know, just going back to, you know, like, you know, people checking in, people really understand
it's
the
calling,
culture
yeah.
and all that old shit. But
So you think Atlanta
that's
too
supposed to-
sweet right now where you don't really, there's no really nobody you got to call?
Yeah, exactly. But really, these niggas, a bunch of these niggas head when they go in the
Oh,
studio.
they sure fucking
Cause
will.
I be holding my crew back like, man, I don't do no shit like that. Just on your own shit. You know what I'm saying?
They definitely, they go run up
Yo,
on your
they
Linux.
wanna do
They
it
go run
now.
up on your Linux at Houston's, at Phil's
They
Plaza,
would do
wherever
it
in the
to your
studio.
ass.
Yeah, they will. So it just ain't that one cat like Detroit. A lot of people had to call Trick.
Yeah,
You know,
Trick,
LA,
what up,
it's
boy?
a couple people.
Yeah.
You know, Chicago, there's people you got to call. New York is definitely, I ain't gonna name, you know. But for a minute, I thought that you was one of those people that people had to call. And I wouldn't have been mad at that because you my guy.
Yeah, but you know, I really, honestly, I mean, you know, not knocking about the hustle. I just like my blessings. I don't like, unless you do something to me, that's when I put that motherfucking pressure down. I really don't like to do that. You know, so I don't be, you know, I'm too blessed, man, to be.
Yeah, say that again,
shit
bro.
in, man.
Amen to that.
So you gave up the violence.
Hell no, I'm still with the shits now. Shit, no.
You still with the shits
Nah,
if
I'm
need
just saying,
be.
but not trying to start it. You know,
I know, but you with the shits if need be.
You know, yeah, I
Niggas
don't-
I mean, and now you have
I'ma go all the way.
kids. You have
I'm
kids
saying.
too, so
Yeah,
you got to
but-
protect your kids.
Yeah, but I
So
ain't kids.
Nigga said, I'm
15.
still with the shits now.
But I'm just saying, I don't. When I go, I'm gonna go all the way.
Yeah.
Ain't no shoot up the studios. Ain't no all that old shit. I'm gonna go all the way. Man, my niggas
Got
going
it.
all the way. So
Speaking of family, man, I see.
well, I might need you on speed dial.
Yeah, no, hey,
For a little
Jamie,
something.
Block is one, it don't get more solid than this, brother, man, and I can say that truly and genuine because as we said at the beginning of this show, I don't know if the numbers as high as 95%, but a lot of these folks in this industry is really some flawful, gazy type dudes, and we able to keep a solid relationship. And I watch him now with his son. Congratulations with your son, Buford High School, right?
Oh, yeah.
What he play? What position he play?
safety and outside linebacker.
You see how we light up when we talk about our kids? Yeah, it's a whole different. So now
16 offers, 10
let's talk. Yeah, let's talk about
And
the
Riley,
family.
she's doing her thing too.
Yep.
So yeah,
Riley was selling.
yeah, that's yeah. you
Who
should-
now? How many kids you got, Block?
I got 6. 3 girls, 3 boys.
Dog, man,
Wow.
put the pistol in the holster, my nigga. Shit. How old they? What's the ages?
Yeah, 29, 25, 29, 25, 17, twin boys 16, and then King 2.
Okay.
Are they all close? Do they all have a relationship together? Or?
Well, I got 4 kids by 1 girl, and I got 1. So yeah, they close.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, your Riley just come and get over there. Her mama put on punishment for a minute.
Yeah.
I know Jamie want to talk about that.
Well, yeah. I mean, how was your relationship with her? Because I know, gossip people. It's known that supposedly
I
you
keep
didn't
it
have
real
a
with you.
relationship with her. And
Now, what happened when I first started fucking with Candy? Like I had a girl, and And, you know, I end up, you know.
Yeah, I mean,
And
we're grown. We're grown. It is what it is.
But what I didn't like, honestly, Candy called her. And I felt like, what the fuck you doing, Kyler? You gonna let me do that? And then that looked like snitching to me.
Yeah.
So once you do that, it's over.
Yeah.
And so I just never went down that lane no more. Then she put me on child support. She tried to get me. I guess Kim had got $35,000 a month for Puff, so she asked me
She said, and you said I ain't got that Puff money now.
take me to court. So then she took me to court and got what she got, and I was giving them more than what they gave her.
Man,
But your relationship with her is good now.
Oh, perfect. Now that's my dog.
Who, Candy?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, no, I was talking about Riley.
Oh yeah.
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 Okay, good.
But see, it wasn't like we put out there for the TV show. I was a deadbeat. I wasn't doing this. I wasn't doing that. But I was seeing her all the time.
Yeah.
It's just I wasn't. It was just when she called my baby moms at that time. Her and my baby mom got an argument. My baby mom said she gonna kill that motherfucker if she come over there. So Cannon was like, "No, I'm not bringing my baby over there." And then Cannon wanted to come walk over my house like she my probation officer. Bitch, ain't doing that shit. So then it was like, oh shit, here we go. So
I ain't go front block. You know, me and you, we keep it 1,000. Yeah. When I saw you on that damn reality show, I said, man, God dog.
Nah, I had to do
Fuck,
it.
man.
Let me tell you.
Man, I said, man, this ain't how we don't do this shit.
Let me tell you. Puff told me to do it. Kim told me don't do it. So I was like, damn. I was like, why? Then I started thinking. Then she said, really for Riley. And I just did it.
When I saw you on that, and I don't know why, it was something, you know, all through
but they been trying to get me do that shit now. I'm not doing that shit no more.
Yeah, man. When I saw you on that, I said, man, God, I got to holler at Block.
But you know how many calls I got?
Boy.
Nigga, every OG in the world calling me like, boy.
Because me and Kurt done had this conversation. What I understand, shout out to my boy Kurt.
I used to know his ass.
I be on crap like,
Kurt, what you doing? Yeah, I'm like, damn. But I just did it for her,
so
man.
what people don't know about Kurt, that motherfucker's a real life OG.
Yeah, Kurt solid.
So when I saw him on the show, and I was wife Rashida and all that, I was like, boy, I used to fuck with him like Kurt, but I never would have thought you would be on there. That's how I was looking at you, though. I was like, come on, Block, God dog, my nigga.
Listen, I got it.
Hey, man.
But I did it for her, though.
Well, that's what's up. That's what's up.
We good.
Respect.
So before we get out of here, we can't let you go without asking you. You the East Side Chevy rider.
Absolutely.
What's your favorite Chevy in your stable?
I mean the Drunkosaurus. That's the hardest motherfucker in the world. Ooh. And I bet any of y'all niggas, rappers, singers, athletes, whatever. I got $100 grand to $1 million. Y'all can beat my shit. From bumper to bumper, and I racing. I'm too pretty to be driving all fast and shit. I want you to see me. You know what I'm saying? But from bumper to bumper, I got 100,000 flat. If anybody want to come in the car show,
for real,
that's on Jesus Daddy.
On
Jesus Daddy.
On Jeezy's dad.
Yeah, on Jesus Daddy.
As y'all see, we got the East Side Chevy rider. Since we got a live studio audience for this season block.
But first of all, man, I didn't even know. You know, when you asked me to do this, I thought we was gonna do it in the studio.
This is a studio.
It is.
This is our pop-up studio.
Yeah, I love it.
Thank you, Killer Mike.
But I didn't know. But I didn't want to invite nobody. This motherfucker. I didn't know it was like this. But when we come back
next time, oh yeah.
You rolling deep?
Yeah, because I'm doing rebuilding hip hop block by block.
Yeah, block by block.
Got artists.
We got to talk about that. Yeah, I'm glad you said that because I know you're very passionate about that.
Yeah, new face running, man.
Elaborate on that song. Elaborate on that building hip hop block by block.
Yeah, I'm doing a concept called rebuilding hip hop block by block, and basically, you know, it's like to me the music business like somebody that work at the mall, right? And every day they going out to the place where they get their food. Every day when they eat the same food. Mm-hmm. So I want to just take it somewhere else. Okay. I want to go to different cities. Like, just different cities, different places. Okay. Like, people get tired of the same shit.
You damn right.
You know what I'm saying? So I got my boy New Face, he running.
All right. Congratulations on that. Shout out to New Face.
Yeah.
Block, congratulations on everything you're doing. Yeah. Like I was just saying, we got a studio audience, so it's probably a couple
Major deal, baby. Block
probably a couple questions I want to take from a couple people in the audience. So we got, 2 questions. We go take them, and then I'll get ready to close out. This gentleman right here has got a question.
I ain't know you.
Yeah.
Until I met you.
You say Block, I'm like, here today, everything you saying, I know, like I've heard.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because I live it.
just read Hurricane.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I just read it.
What you think about it?
You know what I'm saying? What you mean? I'm here because of it.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I just want to let you know, man. You say, you was talking about a super group 2020. You said you don't know these cats. I'm gonna tell you this. I've been on the block 7 years in Atlanta, and I've been trapping for free. So hold on. This ain't no question. This you plugging yourself, right?
I love it.
Okay.
I love it. Let's go.
It's a question because you said you don't recognize. I'm saying not for no man trapping for freedom. I'm a street musician, but I've been on the blocks of the world.
Okay.
And I'm saying even though you might not think we the same, I'm saying we similar. And the question is,
Between you and I?
You say how to hurt somebody is physically or take their money. I got a
What?
federal lawsuit against the police of Atlanta right now.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? To take their money because they've been taking mine. You know what I'm saying? I made some tracks, and I'm just saying, can I get your opinion on my perspective?
Yeah,
time is
absolutely. Yeah,
All
new
right.
face.
All right, cool. Appreciate you. This brother right here got a question.
All right, what's that?
It seems like you touched everybody in Atlanta over the past 20
Yeah.
years. What's your story about Gucci?
Gucci?
Yeah.
Well, Gucci from my side of town too. He from Kirkwood. Zone 6. That's my partner too. But Gucci and Jeezy, which is my, they had that situation. So once again, like I said, man, I kind of stayed out, nigga shit, And I love Gucci. Honestly, man, Gucci probably, like DJ Envy had, like I said with him the other day, he even asked me, like, man, Block, come out the South, you touch everybody. He said, who else do you think that you can honestly say does the same thing that you did? I was like, Gucci. Like, Gucci touched this shit like a motherfucker.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? But I kind of stayed back.
Did any of that residual beef ever come near you? I know it came near, but okay. You ain't had to,
Nah.
like you say, you stayed.
Nah.
Got a question right there.
Yeah.
I know we have to be in the same circle, man, because I'm not even on Dust Squad.
Okay.
At the rim shop.
Oh yeah, because go ahead.
Eric, my big brother. You know what
Okay.
I'm saying?
No.
Like I say, I know you have to be in the same circle. I just have a song that Block Entertainment did with Eric.
He did a song with me, and I kept it. Yeah, me and Easy were real cool too. So Easy came to Atlanta one time, Jack the Rapper, and he did a verse with me for me. I just saved it. And then did one with Eric Sermon. Eric Sermon just reproduced it for me. And that's when I put on Boys in the Hood.
Definitely have to know the circle, because like I said, I know all the people you talk
Yeah.
about. The face definitely the homeboy, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Face, always the plug.
Yeah.
But like I say, that whole Boys in the Hood thing and how you got Joe to breathe together, man, like you say, if you had a chance to do it all over, would you have made that deal? Or would you just kept it like
It's a different climate era. Like I'm gonna tell you, a lot of these niggas that saying they're independent, they independent. The label's sitting up to make them look independent. Now, them niggas ain't spending their own money. How much that shit cost?
yeah.
So it's kind of like, but I spent my own. Like when I first started, man, I started with 440,000. I went through that shit like a motherfucker.
You can.
And
That's
Tupac
that.
Mama introduced me to Tom Wiley. You know what
Who
I'm
was
saying?
the president of Warner Brothers?
Warner.
I
That's
did-
who signed Tupac. So I'm with her. She said, "Hey, baby, you trying to see a bit of music?" I said, "Yeah." She said, well, "I got a friend that just became the president of Warner Brothers." So she hooked me up. And that's when he gave us $1 million for Jody. Didn't meet Jody. He gave us $1 million deal right there, me and them. You know what I'm saying? Because of Tupac mom. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause she made the call.
Why he got the deal? Like nobody knew who he was tonight.
Yeah, because Tupac mom did that for me.
2 more questions right here. I got one.
I just want to give you praise for
Yeah.
your stories. I was
Oh,
in
yeah.
Auburn, Georgia when you won it was a dunk competition.
Yeah, I want
I
to.
seen it with my own eyes. I'm from Miami.
Oh, yeah, you gotta see it to believe it. Oh, but I came through there, told y'all up, nigga. Nigga, hey, but me and Rick Ross, we doing a competition at his house, 2020. You know what I'm saying? Georgia versus Florida.
Last question right here. We've been shouting him out the whole show. The incomparable Mr. Newface got a question.
You've already touched on a lot of names, and there's one name that I remember seeing you bring to the club. He was a young kid, and right now a lot of people hear him say he's the king I just want you to touch on y'all
Jacquees.
relationship with that.
Oh yeah. Well, y'all,
With Jacquees.
I signed Jacquees was 14, and sometimes parents come into the play,
Yeah.
and I mean he stayed with for like 2 years, and before I even like did him bad by saying something bad, because I know how my words, so I know execs listen to me, and well, I ain't fucking with him, so I never dropped him like that, you know. So I just let him go, and then Baby called me one day. Well, Slim called me, and they want to sign him. So I said, yeah, go ahead, you know.
So you gave him the blessing.
Yeah. Yeah, but Jacquees and I never had beef. It's just his mama. His mama want to be too much in the mix.
Those
Too early.
momagers.
Yeah.
So before we get out of here, man, Rick Ross speaks about you very highly in this book,
Yeah.
man.
Yeah.
That book, I know you've been pubbing. I done seen you on your social media pubbing. I know
You're
that's
right.
your brother. And before we get out of here, if you want whatever you want to say about that book, I know, like I
Oh,
said,
nah, man. Hurricanes, man. It's a great read, man. Y'all go get this, man. Hurricane, y'all get this. Because this guy really, really did the walk, man. I was with him. You know what I'm saying?
you seen it up close and
Yeah, I
personal.
Seen it.
Hey, well, we want to thank everybody. Y'all give it up for Block ENT.
Yes.
She said,
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Before we sign off, I want to give your social media handles. Block, give yours all, how everybody can check you out on social media.
all right, Big Block, BIGBLOCKESC.
On what, niggas?
On everything.
Twitter,
Oh,
Instagram.
Every damn thing.
on
Yeah,
everything.
Everything.
On
But really, I'm not a
everything.
social media guy, though, honestly. You know what I'm saying? Just catch me in the street if you can. You know what I'm saying? Honestly.
Well, yeah, I appreciate you keeping it so street. Thank you for that.
Man,
That's-
keep 100.
Yeah. Y'all can reach me at Miss Jamie Page, JAIMEEPAIGE, on all handles, Twitter, Instagram.
That's right. Thank you, Miss Jamie Page. Thank you, Big Block. And I am Big Jerry Clark, a.k.a. Legendary Jerry. This is the Legendary Jerry Podcast. Please, if you got your phones now, you can go on the YouTube channel and subscribe to the Legendary Jerry Podcast channel. And before we sign off, we dedicate every episode to my father, the late, great Thomas Clark. May he rest in peace. My mentor, my uncle, Mr. Stanley Bethel. And somebody we mentioned earlier that had a big impact on my personal career
Check.
and your career as well, Mr. Shakir Stewart.
That's right.
And this week's episode of the Storytime with Legendary Jerry was incredible. Thank you, Block.
Yeah, for sure.
Of
Yes,
course,
thank
always
you.
we got to shout
Part
out.
2 coming soon.
Damn right. We got
I
a lot
ain't
more
told
to
y'all
talk
to meet.
about.
I ain't told y'all to meet yet.
Oh, see, God dog, man. What you holding back for next? All right, cool. We're going to hold you to that. Big Block is coming
Yeah.
back.
Part 2.
Of course, every episode, LivehiphopDaily.com. You'll be able to check the episode out Wednesday morning, not only on the Legendary Jerry Podcast, but also on Live Hip Hop Daily. Swirl Films. We got my man Butter ATL here. We got New Face. And
Of course,
thank
the
you,
swag
Block.
shop.
Yeah, for sure.
Of course, the swag shop. Thank you, Killer Mike, Shay,
Yeah, Killer
Kim,
Mike, what's
Zoe,
happening, man?
everybody.
Appreciate you.
We
Yes.
appreciate y'all. And we are signing off for this episode. We're going to be back live in 2 weeks. I'm not going to tell y'all yet, but it's somebody just like Big Block, Lenny S. The Dream, is somebody big that I'm looking forward to. So on that note, Storytime with Legendary Jerry, we are signing
Yes.
off live.
Thank you,
Peace.
guys.
Yeah.